I am moving on with my Amityville box set, and I've moved on to A New Generation, and this one is all about a haunted mirror, and we have this 90s aesthetic of a loft of artists. You get the owner, and then you get various flat members within this as well, and we have this character who is a photographer who discovers this man in the street and is taking pictures of him, and he feels kind of compelled to go and talk to him. This guy's creepy as hell and gives him an even creepier looking mirror, and you kind of know what's coming from there. The mirror's going to have some possessed spookiness about it and cause people to do strange and unusual things. And this is another one of those movies that I'd seen before, had kind of forgot all about, and it was fun revisiting it. Very 90s with its aesthetic, the look, the set design, and the actors. We've got some great actors in here, whether it's Richard Roundtree or Terry O'Quinn as the detective. And what I like most about this one is it feels a little bit like a mystery, a little bit like a character really discovering history about themselves. This isn't just someone who stumbles across this mirror. He's been handpicked for this for a specific reason, and it becomes almost psychological torture on this character as he delves into his back history, awakening old nightmares. But it's all done in the fashion of a typical horror movie, and it has some really nice things about it, some really nice set pieces. We have several kills in the movie involving an artist next door to our main character, Suki, who is, well, her boyfriend dies by falling through a window in a rather fun scene. But we get an even better scene where she is almost inspired by the mirror and starts to paint these demonic pictures, hanging them all around her loft, and it's kind of eerie and spooky, and they're all tied up very precariously by nooses. You know, there's nooses hanging all over, and one of the demons rips itself from the canvas and haunts her, and it's a particularly fun sequence. And because they've got some really good actors in this one, it kind of pushes it beyond the normal. You know, you've got Terry O'Quinn as the detective who starts to see that there's something wrong here. There's a little bit too many deaths in this one locale for it to be just coincidence, and he starts to look into it, pointing towards a psychological break in the main character, which is definitely happening, but it's happening because of a supernatural entity as well. You get Richard Roundtree as an artist who makes this wonderful statement at the end of the movie. You have all these commentaries and thematics about the modern family unit and how it's been torn apart and broken down and destroyed by elements within, which I really thought was a fun addition to this kind of movie. And I'm really kind of surprised by how much I'm enjoying these Amityville movies. They're never stellar, they're never exceptional. They have some moments where it feels a little bit trite and tedious, where we have characters almost leaning into melodrama, and it tears the movie down a little bit, but you're waiting on the finale to come, and this one comes in a kind of counterintuitive way. I was expecting one thing to happen, but it was really fun to see the character rationalise what was happening and dealing with it on a more practical level. Interestingly done. The Amityville New Generation is, again, it's watchable, it's fine, it's not outstanding, it's just by the numbers kind of fun, and I thought it was a decent Amityville movie. Another one that was probably a 3 out of 5, which is all the movies so far. So we're going to move on with the last one next. I'm kind of excited to see if this is going to round out the set by being another fairly decent, enjoyable watch.